So if I hit this button... Nope, that's the wrong button. This button.
All right, here we go. We're pretty good at this.
Oh, he's got like a bad dog or something, man. Oh, that's Pavardi. I'm shooting her. I'm stupid, chat. Don't look at me.
That's the last of them.
Don't look at me, chat. Also, I accidentally healed, so I need another accidental wiki added. Look, she looks like a bad guy. All right, what do you want me to do? And I wondered why she wasn't shooting at me. And it makes a lot of sense now, but... Clement Eldridge. Messages. Jefferson, of course I never dispute that the Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives to be found out here amongst the furthest colonies. I still think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave Earth directorate power over the corporations. The high cost of the Great War left them with a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply extra leverage, and the directorate needed to return to power. I must disagree with your theories about Earth directors place the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves. The Earth director wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporation would accept the mandate inclusion of Earth Minister if they had a choice in the matter? No. And Loyal, I know that that's a sarcastic GG, but I'm going to take it regardless. When's Call of Duty? Probably Monday. It didn't get installed. It's too big. Just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery. Effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. I don't want these books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave by the river. Great. Down in a cave by the river. Ooh, pooping. Check in the space toilet. Sweet. Loot. Okay, how far away is that cave? Not super far. I think I'm going to start investing in perks to give me, give me more, of the slow time power. So this is the first time I'm really, out in the wilderness. I wonder if I will run into any animals or anything like that. Transport wreckage discovered.
Everyone all right?
Yep, we're fine. Murdered everybody. This LMG, I think, is a little too hard to control, to be honest. River hideout. Is that like a landmine trap? Okay, they gave me the lockpick, so I'm gonna guess that I have to lockpick it. Model spaceship. Bracelet. Whiskey.
Nice.
Cool. So now we gotta go back to the preacher. I'm gonna go explore what's down here. It's a pretty nice little hideout, to be honest. This leads me right back to Edgewater. Got it. Ah! My legs! Okay, so we're gonna go give this back to the vicar, and then we will do the main quest. Auntie Cleo's! Better than nature! Servicing the Halcyon colony! She's gonna be the bad one. I'm telling you, chat, she's gonna be the bad one. Ugh! Stretch! Ugh. Auntie Cleo! Dude, these load times for the cities, though, resident sleeper. Let me tell you. Oh, I'm sure she is, Kay. I'm sure she is. I missed the door. Hello, sir.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Yes, I've got your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
Not my problem.
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Okay. What's so important about this book?
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan.
Huh?
I had hoped this book held some of those answers.
That's in French?
I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Sounds like it's time to learn to read French, dude. At least you have your mission here work to give your life meaningful purpose. Why did you think the book held the secret you were? This has to be some kind of cosmic retribution. Why did you think the book held the secrets?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Okay. What's a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Okay. All very fascinating, but I must be on my way. See you, bro! Alright, main quest time, chat. Alright, here we go. Deliver Reed's message. And back out we go. Help the chairman and Minister Clark defeat our foes. If you're my foe, chat, I will defeat you. Don't get in my way. Just letting you know. So I wonder how many factions I'm going to run into, because right now I've only been messing with Spacer's Choice, and we're friendly, so that's good. I'm friendly literally, and I haven't even started playing hardly, so that's good to know. It's back that way. I love those big, like, dandelion flowers, dude. They're so cool looking. Kind of want to go to that big mountain. You think I can go to that big mountain, chat? I'm just gonna follow the road. Should get like a car or something. Run in, run in, run in, run in. There's definitely gonna be marauders over here. Maybe not because they're safe because of the power? The heck is that noise? Oh, I think it's just the noise of this tarp. It's just incredibly loud. Oh, I've already been over here. That means I probably could have done all these quests and then gone back and turned them in all at once as well. Yeah, because I murdered all these nerds, too. Mess with the wrong guy. Botanical lab, here it is. Yeah, I've got a bunch
Move
of...
along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Ma'am, I will come at you like a gorilla. I don't want any trouble either. I am going to loot these dudes' tails, though, if you give me a second.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Nice hat. I'm looking for Adelaide.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals.
No.
Already got ourselves one of those.
Yeah, I'm not one of those. Yeah, I'm looking for the geothermal plant. Know anything about it? Reed said something about a farmer's working living out in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves.
Yeah, but you're about to lose
If you're
power.
gonna start
so.
wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
I'll get out of your hair.
Much obliged.
No need for me to be sassy with the lady.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Dude, no one has doors. Sleep. Is that a chicken? Oh my god, look at this chicken, chat. Talk. You could talk to the chicken.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too.
Wow, you got canid rump?
Something I can help you with?
What are you selling?
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
You don't say. Tell me more about the canid you do. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill. It is used to negotiate prices with buying and selling from vendors. Got it. Sell. Buy. What's he selling here? A cap. A leather. Why would I want leather? These are weapon mods. Okay. How much does it cost to repair? Wow, repairs are expensive. Okay. What's happening with the audio?
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside.
I don't know why. I
Prepare
assumed
an
she wouldn't
illness,
be
find
old.
A place to lay your head down, and I'll fetch you a poultice.
What's a
Whatever
poultice?
your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Oh, she's really nice. This is sad. You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes.
That one seems a little long
Adelaide
for me.
will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often.
Who's
Are
Thomas?
you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon.
Pass!
But it's been cleaned.
Read something to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson. You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
Kinda.
Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're living off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery. That's about it. Reed asked you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends. Something about coming back to town or losing power. I really wasn't listening. Let's say he's willing to make amends. Is he willing to make amends? You're living off power. Yeah, let's do this one.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
This is serious. I'm about to cut off your power. Reed asked me to divert your power to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
I need stuff. I need a power regulator to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery.
But can't they just revert it back and then they'll
Seems the
slaughter
sort
all of you?
thing a hero would do.
I'm not looking to get mixed up with your problems. I just want to fix my ship. A hero to you, maybe. That's what I'm going to say.
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits.
You think Reed's just trying to spite you? Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
You think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
What do you have against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
You made your point clear enough. I'll see what I can do. I don't much like you throwing that in her face for me to get on your side. What do you have against people trying to make a living? Yeah.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
I mean, I want to help her, Goblin, but to be honest, like, I don't... Like, is the space people, are like, they gonna show up and kill everybody for deserting? Like, I feel like it can't be as easy as them just being like, okay, power's off, that's it. Gotta poop, give me a second. I mean, I wish they would just move back to town. Like Why would it be killing them? Just move back to town, you foreheads. I mean, you murdered Reed. God. I think that would also make the town crawl to a halt. Dude, look at this chicken right here. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me, no more cannery, no more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'ams, and would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to go back to this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, I did hit the veil once, didn't I? Just because I got sick, everyone gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much adrenal time. Is it really the crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but if you most misappropriate 1 box of Adrenatime, then suddenly you're committing larceny. You can fast travel if you're lazy like me. Yeah, I've traveled before, but... Well, I haven't fast traveled yet, but I know you can do it. Honestly, it's not that far, I don't think, to get around. Today's the day, Zoe. Today's the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the marauder threat, bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires, probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me, living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple weeks if I ration. Got some Adrenatime, too. Everybody loves Adrenatime, even Marauders, right? I've got odds those Marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple syringes of Adrenatime before their eyes. This is going to be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm going to have a whole gang of Marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. Steel poster? Why? What's the importance of the poster? Okay. Do you have different dialogue options?
Yeah. Huh?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother?
That's on account of how I never met her.
How's that possible?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Can you not shoot her, Goblin? Is that normal?
I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy...
Oh, that's right, because she
stuff.
can't die.
Better to raise
So
me
you
on
could
his
hurt her,
time
but she'll come
than
back to
hers.
life. I gotcha. Okay.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
If you're hungry, Stephanie's got some.
Who, this guy? Oh, God!
Didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here?
Okay, this is really
How are
awkward.
you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Yeah, this fella.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
I'm just trying to get my ship off the ground.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we?
Listen, dude.
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see.
Okay, what?
Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius.
Sir,
but
I am a
couldn't fix
stranger.
busted
Why
chain.
are you telling me this? Here, I could give you some pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering?
Oh, God.
Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
I mean, I was at the community center, and I think I looted everything. Here you go.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
I don't know. Part 2, found it in the cannery.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact,
Deserter's reputation
I'd put
increased.
aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search
But look
out
at that
those data pads
300
for me.
wing wangs I got there, Goblin. I'll let you know if I find any others.
Sure. I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
I should go. Okay. Let's head to the Jew. Oh my God! Oh my God! Did the lady just woo-hoo when I died? Okay. Well, that's heckin' rude. Look at that pig, chat. Look at that pig. It's not the worst unless it's boar worst. That might be the greatest pig I've ever seen. Yep. Might be the greatest. We already talked to this guy, right?
Any luck finding one of those?
I just wanted to make sure that it actually had saved after I talked to that guy. Okay, I have 10 more things. Sneak, attack, aware, enemies, crouch, build bonus damage. Okay, I'm going to get these up to 20. Okay, get that to 20. 20. Just going to pump those up. I'm going to try to get most everything to 20 here. You've unlocked location hint effects for tactical time dilation. Hitting enemies in different locations during TDD maims or cripples those body parts. Cool. That's crazy. I have 2 perks available. Tactical time dilation charges much faster. Vendor prices, base health. I might increase my health. Vendors and vending machines have additional ammo. Okay, I'm going to increase my base health. Carrying capacity. I'm just going to get that one for now. Okay. Gonna heal real quick. It's 1 wiggy. I don't know why there's mines. I made it though. Found the geothermal plant. Oh, that's fall damage. Oh, God, my legs. Oh, God, they're broke. What is that?
Not a peep from me.
Thanks! How many sentries are there over there? I like this high ground. Wait, could I just, like, jump over it?
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Well, today's your lucky day, Pavarti. Scientist, he dead. Loot box? This game is a lot of fun, Zor. Canned meat. There's a lot of loot. And the role-playing in this game is pretty immersive. Like, characters seem to react to what you're wearing. Goblin's murdering everybody in his playthrough, and he says they all react to it.
Searching for
Lady? Your companion is leveled up. You can be granted a new perk. Okay, sounds good. Look at us, we both leveled up. We're gods, Havarti. Give me your loot. Man, there's definitely gonna be bad guys in here, right?
Oh, here we go. Begin.
There's more. Okay. Okay, in we go. I gotta add 2 wikis. Edgewater geothermal plant from the planet to your living room. Da-da-da-da-da-da, Spacer's Choice. Come on down to Spacer's Choice. We've got stuff for you, and we make stuff, especially cans of tuna and stuff. God, my jingles are great. Fantastic. And stuff. Made
The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right.
Am I wrong?
I hope we're doing the right thing.
I'm gonna hammer this guy.
Eyes up! Wow, not even a scratch!
Is it really, Zor? Dude, that's great to hear. You're the first person to give me any type of review on the new Call of Duty campaign. I hear multiplayer is very tough. Like, the time to kill is ridiculously short from everything that I hear.
I'm ready for this.
But you're the first person to tell me about the campaign. I was gonna play it today, but it's like an 80 gigabyte download, dude. So it didn't finish by the time I had to go live. And I don't want to drop frames during this playthrough, so I'm going to download it overnight, and I'll probably play it Monday. It's okay, Goblin. You can do whatever you want, man. Use terminal. Plant status. Master Control Terminals plays as this access report brought to you by Spacer's Choice. Immervale geothermal plant operating at 22% efficiency. That's terrible. Power is currently being distributed to the Edgewater Tuna Cannery and the Biobotanical Laboratory. Structural damage detected. Please notify your designated supervisor. Warning, safety features detected. High likelihood of a moderate to severe structural damage. Warning, redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. I like how you call murdering her boss liberating her.
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
Will it? Look, I'm not saying anything, bro. Just commenting on your choice of language, that's all. You live your life. Excuse me. Am I stuck? I made it. Okay, remind me to never go back there again. Receptionist terminal. Terminal memory purged. Maintenance logs purged. Personnel files purged. Company notifications purged. Messages purged. Personal memos purged and complete. 2 files available. Communism rules. Corporations are for fools. That's my character's motto. Okay. I like that it rhymes. I had to borrow your copy of Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering and I needed a reference. I returned my copy to the repair bay. Chaos everywhere. Mechanical's gone haywire. Gunfire, hearing some screams. Oh, law, I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee for my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of Spacer's Choice family. Would like to leave early for the day. People are getting their legs blown off by rogue robots. Thanks. Yeah, dude, this is a sweet-looking hammer. I just got this off of Marauder. I think. I may have gotten it out of the special bin for one of the quests, but... Dude, it's an electrical hammer. Look at this thing. It's gonna bash people. And I'm glad that it's good-looking, too, because you literally can't put them away. I mean, you can put them away, but they, like, come right back out the next time you push X, which is your interact button, so... What are you selling, dude? Anything good? I don't think I need to buy anything. I guess I could buy helmets and stuff. Like, what's my current helmet? Advanced defensive helmet. See, I don't know if I should buy any of this. I feel this is a really good deal for a really good helmet. I'm going to buy it. And see, they sell this stuff. Like $260 for a light machine gun? Like, that's nothing. Revolver, dude. Look at that helmet, dude. I look like a baller. Okay. I'm still just looking around. I don't want to go outside. It's up here. Energy cells. This is like the boss's room. Manager's office. Unlock office door. Yes. Return to route. Messages. From Spacer's Choice. Ms. Braden, this letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management of the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. For reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report, please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. The Space Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Space Choice is not a right, but a privilege. Okay. From Jay Braden. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration of your last letter, I have identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who are unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of the Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agriculture and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable, the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power to the entire region. Ms. Brady, we have investigated the claims made against probability of the greater Emerald Vale region. Our offices agree with you. Agriculture, fishing, and canning have experienced a steady decline, while the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains somewhat profitable. Our offices are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal power plant. Please be informed that Spacer's Choice Development and Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate meaning from this decision. As a special courtesy, we've deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. A team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population of auto mechanicals free of charge. Okay. So she fired 5 people and then they wanted to lean it down more because she was profitable? Okay. And then it sounded like they took out an insurance policy.
Easy.
Ooh, a revolver. There we go. Well, at least she's got a door on her pooper. I mean, where does your butt fit on this thing? Like, why in all these future things do they change the style of the toilet? Like, the toilet we got right now works great. Just leave it alone. Quit trying to future up my toilet. This isn't Japan.
Nice one.
Hope Kay didn't see that. 40. Stimulotion. Can you buy those? Warning, this facility is state of lockdown. Authorized passcode required. I think I have one, right? Yeah, Thompson. Perfect. Personal log. That whole head found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals. Had to write him up for tampering with a couple of your property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. Should be in my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up chief of security with no staff, just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an auto mechanical never will. I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me, but the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Worst has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. We'll delete this entry if I ever return. Gradient Security Chief S. Tanaka. This is an automated message initiated by Spacer's Choice Worker Safety Contingency Protocols. Security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations endangered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero G Brew. Zero G Brew, the ale that's good for what ails you. All right, then. don't know if that was worth it. Worker outfit. Okay. There's definitely bads down here.
Keep him quiet.
Come here, jerk.
Here we go!
Nailed him. Plant worker. They literally took out an insurance policy and then installed all the robots, and then the robots killed everybody. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Spacer's Choice sucks.
System.
Here they come!
The man sees me.
Unexpected.
Okay, I think that's all of them. Plant worker, plant worker. So making sure I get all my loot. Plant worker. Dude, they like murdered everybody, dude. Riot control armor. Bypass shunt. Don't have any lockpicks. I no wonder if I can buy lockpicks. See, look at these. These guys are all just pooping out in the open. I don't like it. Pooping is a horrific, shameful act, and you should do it in private.
Get away!
Higgins. Higgins, I'm gonna come and try to save you.
You're not real. You're not real.
I'm real. I'm real. Watch, I'm gonna break my real legs. Okay, they didn't break, but I'm still real. Is there any loot or anything back here?
Go away, Phantom.
Higgins. Higgins, I'm trying to come down to you. Higgins.
Go away, Phantom. You're not real. You're not real.
I'm
Get
real.
away from me, Phantom.
I'm not a
Shoot,
phantom.
Scram.
I'm not a phantom. Calm down, I'm not trying to hurt you.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Yeah, dude, boil your sprats. Slow down and tell me what's going on.
Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion.
Okay.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Okay. What is it you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
This guy's insane. Okay. What happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And you weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
How did you not starve?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
So you ate sprats?
Braised. Boiled. Charred. Skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
Yeah. So you said you were an engineer?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
See the reason they went crazy? If you work in these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop
Look,
them.
I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
That's not how this works. Persuade.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Okay. Someone
Yes,
tampered with it.
That's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
I sure am.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Thanks, Chester.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail.
Oh.
If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Okay,
Forgot what you were gonna say? Me too.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, another impact hammer. Heck yeah, dude. Sweet, got the guide to command Mechanical Engineering Volume 2. Okay, so are there any rooms down here, or is this just a big circle? I think it's just a big circle. Okay, so up we go. Okay, up we go again. Okay, let's take me to floor 1. Do I want to go to floor 1? He said it's like in the next room over. Up here. Use terminal. All right, modify behavior. Select new mode. Error. Auto mechanicals in the facility have been mandated to remain in guard mode. Any attempt to alter this is punished by company law. Your infraction has been noted in your permanent record, C. Higgins. Please see your supervisor will schedule reprimand. Oh, sorry, Higgins. Auto mechanicals in the facility have been mandated to target intruders. Any attempt to alter this today is punished by company law. Your infraction has been noted in the permanent record. Please see your supervisor. Okay. Define intruders. Define intruders as space choice auto mechanicals. Easy. So now they will shoot each other instead of at me. What's in here? That's what he's been eating. I'm not going to kill that thing because, that could be his lunch. Terminal. Repair bay. Corbett just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals, every sentry and every drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this company, doesn't this run contrary to a Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be a part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is the leading brand of affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. Higgins. Just finished a routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to their logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. Company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago, guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report. My supervisor told me not to worry about it. Said the company knew what it was doing, ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do a little bit of experimentation. So he knew something was up, and he still somehow survived just by pure accident. It's good luck. Okay, switch number 1.
2 more.
What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's body if we send power to the Veil? Yeah, huh?
I don't know. What will happen? Thomas seemed very fond of you.
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
I've not lately seen a man with a bigger, more obvious crush. Are you sure? He nearly fell over when he saw you. Crush.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Sure. The waypoint system of this game works very well, by the way. All these rooms, so much to hack in here.
Steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Okay.
Got it. Heads down.
Processing. Performing an area sweep.
I thought they were supposed to attack each other.
Area.
Nerd.
Where'd you go?
One more.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Veil?
I don't know, lady. Okay, a workbench. I'm gonna do this because there might be some mods or something I could use. Yeah, see, mods. Okay, modify my hammer. Let's see, install mod. I have none. Okay, LMG. Modifications magazine. Changes the weapon's damage type to plasma. Okay, sweet. That sounds cool. Hunting rifle. Changes that to plasma. Cool. Tinker. Repair. I have 9 weapon parts. Break down. I feel like I should be doing this, actually. Okay, so right now none of these need to be repaired. Okay. Pavardi, take that. Perfect. Okay, this vending machine doesn't work. Is there any reason why I need to go through this steam? I don't think so.
Halt.
Here they come!
You halt. Plant workers. Another dead plant worker. Take that. Let's take all the loot possible. I've been in this room? I don't know. Okay, there's the third switch.
Last. I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final.
Well, this is the office. Okay. How do I get over there? Here it is.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all,
I
but
do.
I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Absolutely not.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once.
What about the other
Edgewater's
people?
hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Reed tells me Edward's going to die without workers in power. The deserters are a community. I just can't destroy what they've built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers in power.
Well, sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family.
Uh-huh.
In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
I'm glad you did.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Yeah. I've got away with the ladies' chat. Okay, so I don't really know what to do. So if I divert it, here's what the problem is. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. So if I divert it from the town is definitely boned, and it sounds like a lot of the people won't move out to be the deserters with the deserters because they're all about the corporate and they're all brainwashed. Regardless of how right that is, that's what they're going to do. If I cut off the power to the deserters, I guess it's 50-50 on whether or not they go back to the town, or they'll just be stubborn and die. I think I need to cut off their power. I mean, it sucks that the brainwashed people would, like, I don't know, man. Oh, wow, why'd you block me, demon? You sure you want to continue? Continue. I think I'm going to do it to the Edgewater. I think that's what I'm going to do. Attention-seeking behavior on the internet? Demon, are you sure? Retrieve the power regulator. Yeah, now I gotta convince the deserters to return. Okay. It's really good, dude. It's really good. It's a very deep RPG. and I am enjoying it immensely. Retrieve the power regulator. Is that in here? Yeah. Oh no, I guess I gotta leave here too. Okay. I'm really enjoying it. If you like RPGs, I highly recommend it. It's very deep. The people and stuff, like, they seem to react to you in a very natural way, like even as things as simple as reacting to the clothing you're wearing. It's I don't think I'm very far into it, but it's also got a lot of humor and charm. The writing's really good. The graphics are really good. Gameplay's really good. It's a really great game. I can't say enough about it. That's good. It's great. It's great. Okay, fast travel to geothermal plant, fast travel to the community center, fast travel to the botanical lab. Yes, fast travel. Thank you. Faux windows. Order now. Adds beauty and verisimilitude to your frontier home. You guys like verisimilitude? Verisimilitude. That's beauty and verisimilitude. Yeah, it's great, Brian. It's great. It's great. It's great. Hey there, guys. So,
Adelaide's okay.
I don't know how much longer we'll last without power.
not long.
One of us want to go see.
Hi, Adelaide.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on
Hey, calm
spit.
down.
This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve.
Well, you better move back to the city
I
then.
want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Reed needs his people back. This isn't personal. I need your power regulator. Reed needs his people back.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility.
Easy.
And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
All right, I'm not going to tell him that, but... You're being unreasonable. Come back to Edgewater. What happened to you, Adelaide? All this anger has to come from somewhere.
My son worked in that cannery.
Uh-huh.
When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick.
Did he rub some dirt on it?
We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Is it? You're being unreasonable. Come back to Edgewater.
As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not return. Those are my terms.
I'm willing to deal with Reed for you.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Reed isn't going to just leave his post. I'll need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater.
Yeah, this is what I want right here.
Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets.
I'm not going
to
to tell him that the dirt's talking to you.
I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth.
I'm not going to tell him that the dirt's talking
The
to you.
secret is human corpses.
Oh, God!
I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
She's grinding up people! Gross! You think you'll convince Reed to step down?
I have got a means to cure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
Okay. Yeah, that got really intense real quick there. Sure did. Hey, guys.
What happened? Sprat fell into a transformer? Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
There's nothing left for you here. It's time to go back to Edgewater.
The matter's been weighing on me. Fact is, I can't go anywhere long as Zoe's missing. Disappeared without a trace.
Zoe left a
Marauders
note
took
in
her,
her
I
room.
suspect.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Don't worry about it. I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Don't see why Thomas can't just get the generator up and running. Something I can help you with?
No.
I don't know how much longer we'll last without power.
Keep your...
I don't... Keep your...
Keep your wits about you, friend.
I don't have time for this.
Oh,
I think you
God!
did the rightest thing you could, sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they ain't care much for me.
Okay. Where's Thomas?
Keep your wits about you.
I don't know how much longer we'll last without power.
Which one of you is Thomas? You.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
She gave me the lip.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
This one.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there?
I sure did.
Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart.
I sure am,
Almost
Brian.
forgot your payment.
Ready to work.
What's on your mind?
It's time for you to go back to Edgewater. Wait, can I not say that?
Any luck finding one of those... I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working
you
at the
chose
cannery.
Edgewater.
I can't do that again.
Look, I just want a happy ending for everybody, okay? Edgewater's struggling all work.
Yeah, I know. Thought's been weighing on me. Spacer's Choice could scupper the whole town unless we all pull together somehow. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox.
Yeah, dude, do that.
It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater and I'm as good as dead to her.
No, I'll let me deal with her.
You know where to find me.
Okay. All right, let's fast travel to Edgewater. Edgewater. It's a very slow scroll, chat. Very slow scroll. Yeah, this game, Brian, I don't know. It's Goblin might be better to tell you more what it's about, but to be totally honest, I never played Fallout, so I'm not sure. This game, I don't know. It looks like that. It's a very deep RPG with lots of options, lots of character builders, and it seems really immersive. So if you like that type of thing, it's a really great game. I'm kind of amazed at the polish on it, to be honest. It's fully voiced. There's tons of dialogue options. Goblin's playing it completely different than me, and he says the game is reacting to the way he plays. I mean, they react to things as simple as, like, you're just wearing clothes they don't like. Like, it's really cool in that fashion, so...